You pour your entire heart into loving your cat. You buy the best food, you give them the softest beds, and you offer them all the affection you have. But sometimes in the quiet moments, a really painful thought crosses your mind. What if my cat just doesn't love me back? Let's be honest. As humans, our biggest psychological fear is unrequited love. We desperately need validation. So, when our cat turns their back on us, ignores our calls, or acts out, it shatters our feelings. We take it personally. We think they are cold, stubborn, or simply ungrateful. But what if I told you that you are projecting your human insecurities onto a feline soul? Today, we are going to look at 5 signs that your cat is disconnected. But we aren't looking at them to make you feel rejected. We are looking at them to show you how our human ego completely misunderstands their silent cries for help. 1. The ego of eye contact. Let's start with the eyes. In the human world, if someone avoids your gaze, it means they are hiding something, or they don't respect you. We demand eye contact to feel loved. So, when you look at your cat, hoping for that famous slow blink of affection, and they deliberately look away or leave the room, it feels like a rejection. But you have to drop the human ego. In the feline world, a prolonged stare is a threat. If your cat avoids your eyes, they aren't rejecting your love. They are feeling a profound sense of distrust in their environment. Looking at an apex predator, which is what you are, in the eye is simply too dangerous when they feel unsettled. They are protecting their fragile peace, not insulting your heart. 2. The dog illusion. Tail flicking. Next, there is the tail. We have been so conditioned by dogs that we think a moving tail equals happiness. When you sit down to pet your cat and their tail starts intensely flicking or thumping against the floor, we often keep petting them, thinking they are enjoying it. And when they finally bite us or run away, we feel betrayed. But a cat's flicking tail is not a wag. It is the ticking clock of sensory overload. It's like a human nervously tapping their foot. When their tail lashes, they are overstimulated. The world is too loud, or your touch is too much in that exact moment. They aren't being mean. They are begging for stillness. And when we ignore that, we are prioritizing our need to touch them over their need for space. 3. The illusion of punishment. Scratching. Then there is the destruction. Suddenly, your cat is aggressively scratching your favorite chair, tearing the furniture to shreds. Our immediate human reaction is anger. We feel disrespected. We think, I work so hard to provide for you, and you destroy my things to punish me. But a cat does not understand revenge. Cats have scent glands in their paws. When they scratch excessively, they are performing an ancient ritual of claiming territory. When a cat feels profoundly unsafe, maybe because of a new pet, a change in routine, or just absorbing your own stress, they experience a total loss of control. Excessive scratching is a desperate coping mechanism. They are frantically carving their scent into the physical world, trying to anchor themselves to a reality that suddenly feels terrifying. 5:30. 4 and 5. The ultimate betrayal. Litter box and hiding. This brings us to the signs that hurt us the most. When a fiercely clean animal suddenly stops using the litter box, or when they overgroom themselves until they lose fur, or when they just vanish under the bed for hours. It feels like the ultimate failure of our parenting. We feel helpless and hurt. But inappropriate urination, excessive grooming, and hiding are the loudest red flags of a spirit in agony. In the wild, an animal that shows weakness or illness becomes prey. So they hide to survive. They aren't holding a grudge against you. Their delicate internal ecosystem has collapsed, either from a hidden physical pain or crushing anxiety. They are literally trying to purge the stress from their bodies and conceal their suffering. The conclusion: the safe harbor. So, what do you do when your cat exhibits these behaviors? First, you have to forgive them, and then you have to forgive yourself. If your cat is doing these things, it is not because they do not love you. It is because they are not doing well. And they are not doing well because their environment, the world that you control, is currently too heavy for them to carry. Stop forcing affection to make yourself feel better. Give them space. Look closely at their world. Is there a hidden medical issue? Has something shifted in the house? By stepping back, removing your own ego, and fixing their environment, you are showing them the highest form of devotion. You are proving that you are a safe harbor. And when you finally make their world safe again, they will step out of the shadows, and they will love you in the way you've always hoped for.